The arrival of Andor on Disney Plus has done more than just expand the Star Wars universe. It has redefined how we view the narratives that came before it, most notably Star Wars Rebels. While Rebels was always cherished by fans for its character-driven storytelling and rich world-building, Andor elevates the series to a new level of importance, making it essential viewing for anyone looking to fully appreciate the complexities of the Star Wars saga. A gritty new lens on the rebellion, Andor introduces viewers to a much grittier and nuanced portrayal of the rebellion's origins, where Rebels offered an animated, adventurous look at a group of scrappy freedom fighters. Andor dives deep into the morally ambiguous and often bleak reality of resistance under an oppressive regime. This tonal shift forces us to reconsider the rebels' heroic journey through a more mature and grounded lens. Understanding this context enriches Rebels' narrative by highlighting the early seeds of rebellion that shaped the galaxy's fight against the Empire. Character development and continuity. One of the strongest links between Andor and Rebels is the development of characters whose origins and motivations resonate deeply across both shows. Cassian Andor, the protagonist of Andor, represents the hardened, pragmatic side of the rebellion, a stark contrast to the more idealistic and hopeful crew of the Ghost and Rebels. Watching Andor first allows fans to see the ideological and emotional transformation that leads to the vibrant camaraderie in Rebels. In many ways, Andor fills in the backstory and emotional groundwork, making the characters' journeys in Rebels more impactful. Moreover, some of the thematic elements introduced in Andor, such as sacrifice, espionage, and the personal cost of rebellion, cast Rebels in a more complex light. It's no longer just a tale of good versus evil, but a story of human resilience, difficult choices, and the gray areas between heroism and survival. World building and political intrigue. Star Wars Rebels has always been praised for expanding the Star Wars universe, introducing planets, factions, and characters that enrich the mythos. However, Andor takes this a step further by focusing on the political machinations and systemic oppression that fuel the galaxy's unrest. The series showcases the Empire's ruthless control mechanisms, from propaganda to brutal enforcement tactics, providing a context that elevates the stakes seen in Rebels. Seeing the Empire's iron grip through the lens of Andor enhances our understanding of why the rebellion's actions in Rebels are so vital and dangerous. The series also brings attention to the unsung heroes and everyday people who contribute to the resistance, themes that ripple throughout Rebels but gain depth after watching Andor. Emotional resonance and narrative depth. The emotional weight carried by Andor adds a new dimension to Rebels. Characters like Hera Syndulla, Kanan Jarrus, and Sabine Wren are not just rebels. They are individuals with their own losses, doubts, and convictions. Andor's darker tone and focus on espionage and sacrifice help viewers appreciate the courage and determination displayed in Rebels more profoundly. Additionally, Andor's storytelling approach, slow burning, layered, and character-driven, invites viewers to revisit Rebels with fresh eyes, recognizing its narrative complexities that may have been overshadowed by its animated format and younger target audience. Bridging the gap between Star Wars stories. Ultimately, Andor and Star Wars Rebels serve complementary purposes in the larger Star Wars narrative tapestry. Andor is the gritty prelude to the open rebellion, while Rebels dramatizes the burgeoning fight for freedom. Watching both series in tandem offers fans a richer, more cohesive understanding of the struggle against the Empire. For new Star Wars viewers, starting with Andor followed by Rebels offers a chronological and thematic journey from the sparks of dissent to a full-fledged rebellion. For longtime fans, revisiting Rebels after Andor reveals new layers and deepens emotional connections with beloved characters. Andor has not only enriched the Star Wars universe with its mature storytelling and complex characters, but has also recontextualized Star Wars Rebels as essential viewing. The two series together create a powerful narrative synergy, making Rebels indispensable for anyone who wants to truly understand the roots and stakes of the Rebel Alliance. If you haven't yet dived into Star Wars Rebels, now is the perfect time. Andor has made it not just recommended, but required viewing.